Yeah. What they're afraid of is top lane Lissandra and then a last pick Corki, but they are going to go with the Twisted Fate and pick potential very high for Samsung. Their single target burst is absolutely wonderful, so if they can pick off some people before some of these fights begin, they're going to be in good shape. But late game 5v5, I would tip it over to the GREENWINGS. GreenWings. They've got great survivability.
That was a big problem in like ancient Egypt, was calligraphy and charioting. You know. Oh, Trace, gank coming in at level 6 for TF, going to be put to use. And they catch Trace under the turret easily, knock up onto CuVee, and he's not going to go down to the tower. Ambition took the aggro just in time. They do get the kill on the Crown though, or Crown rather, is able to get the kill on the Trace in the end. Yeah,
lots of summoners burned there for Samsung. Oh, here we go again, Doa.
Yep.
Hello.
No summoner for Trace now. That flash is gone, and Kalista ult up, or rather Lissandra ult up. Well, collateral damage doesn't finish him. Trace still alive. How does he do this? Tower does a lot of damage to Ambition, and finally CuVee steps up for the kill.
I mean, Wing just isn't there for the follow-up either.
That was so close.
They're targeting Trace, who has been the main carry of this team.
Oh, now they're targeting Crown. Gold card onto Winged. Gravity field keeping him in place, and an easy kill with the cast arm for Kuzan.
Do you like?
All right,
getting dove every time? This ult, oh my.
Oh,
this
Trace.
is disgusting.
Poor Trace, no flash still, and he's not gonna live quite as long this time. Winged is here though. Can they maybe get the kill on the Crown? Here comes Kuzan. Crown almost certainly going down. Wow, he flashes out of the death ray. Kuzan locks up CuVee for a moment. Now Ambition low in the bottom. Wing able to get one kill at least, and now Wraith comes in to help CuVee out. That's another one going over to Samsung. So in the end, it ended up being 1 for 2 in favor of Samsung at least. And Crown somehow escaping out of that one.
Wow. At a certain point, this has to be blamed on Winged. I mean, he needs to get some more vision up there. He has to be starting to play around the fact that that is the 3rd time in a row in 12 minutes that they've made that exact same gank. The map is just so open. Yeah, Lulu back in base right now. CuVee there in the mid lane, seeing what's going on. Viktor not in lane either, so I guess on this match, I don't really know why we don't have those. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, here we go. Samsung trying to get something going. Gold card loaded up, but he ends up having to take the Lantern to safety.
Small opportunity to take out some of these wards, but it'll be the losing end of a trade with Ambition.
Yep, doing a bit of dueling. Chei lands the Q. Actually, they get the flash out of Wraith. Now Ambition taking a lot of damage. Nice pick, and Ambition's going to go down. Jin finds him, gets the kill. Gold card doesn't really set anything up for Crown. And Trace gets grabbed though. He's gonna have to flash out of that one, but box used in response. Dragon is up.
Getting the turret will provide them with a little bit extra gold and put them into a 2K gold lead in spite of giving up that kill to engage, but they're taking a lot of turret damage. They don't have the wave clear there right now. Winged is just keeping them on the side. Nice job. Good response from Jin.
Wow, Samsung just loses that turret. Braum uses his ultimate. Winged on the side. CuVee just gets lit up by Kuzan almost immediately, and Samsung on the disengage. Crown takes a bit of damage from Kuzan's ult, but not a whole lot.
CuVee didn't get a chance to use his ult right there because he was CC'd.
Sure, but he'll be able to get out pretty easily, I think. Oh, nope, the turnaround happening. Is it actually time to fight? No, not yet.
I was chucking Winged out, had the red buff, applying that burn. Chei is way too far out.
Yeah, that is really dangerous. He's trying to get back to the side of the base, but he may not be able to. Sitch pushes him back with the ultimate. Winged, though, getting brought in, trying to save his support, but he may go down. Here comes the TP. Stitch pushed away by Kuzan, and all that damage, and so in the end, nobody actually goes down.
Uh-oh, flank coming in.
Yeah, they're going to try to make it happen, but Dragon does go over to Samsung. Chei caught up down the bottom. They get Trace. Trace over the wall, able to make it out with his life, but just barely. So
one shot left on that with the Lich Bane, and they're going to get a turret and a dragon. Pops the Destiny. He's just looking to see where people are right now. He's just going to get out.
There. Yeah,
nice
he's
job.
Got to get out. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Crown walks right into the damage. That was not the best place to go. Kuzan's still in a little bit of trouble, but Winged with a nice double knockup. Kuzan may live. Gets a shield from the Q. Wraith flashing. Wants to get that auto. There's a double, though, for Kuzan, who responded to that one really well. Just blew up Crown and then barely stayed alive. He's happy with that.
Wow, that was so close. So in the game here, Ambition on the side. Now, Crown does have his TP up, but it's 15 seconds until he revives.
Oh, they're going to go into Ambition, but CuVee right there with the ultimate. Still man on help. It's a 2v4 right now before Kuzan comes in. And this fight is all Jin Air. I don't think there's a lot CuVee can do now. Yep.
No, they're
Stitch.
just trying to delay so
Yeah.
they can't take the Baron. Crown's back up, so they have a chance to keep fighting this right now. Here he comes in with the TP. Wraith zipping over, but there's a lot of HP left on the members.
Yeah, Crown comes in with a gold card onto Kuzan. That's a lot of damage. Stitch with the kill. Nice teamwork, but it's still not going to save Stitch from
But
getting killed
Samsung
off.
still has the gold lead as they start to trade kills around that Baron.
Oh, Crown. How many times has he used his ult to get out? Whoa, nice wild growth from Trace.
That was so close.
I know. I was convinced that Crown was going to make it
That
out.
was like half a second.
Yeah. Pixel perfect. Oh, it's a Crown fiesta.
It is a Crown fiesta. Bottom lane. It's time for some high quality mid lane milling.
Oh yeah. Oh, Wing, they're gonna dive this actually. Nice combo. And all that CC leads to 2 quick kills for Jin Air. This is a very different Jin Air team than we've seen in the past.
Well, we've talked about it. Jin Air has a tendency to play to the level of their opponents.
They really do, don't they?
This is much more decisive. It's nice to see them actually trying to force objectives here, play aggressively, go for the dives.
Yeah.
But that's not the one we saw against Spenu.
Well, it is so bizarre to watch this Jin Air team, especially over multiple rosters, is that, yeah, these guys just sort of, they almost sort of absorb the tendencies of their opponents.
I don't know, this is risky.
It is. Ambition throwing in, losing a little bit of vision. And here comes Stitch, or here goes Stitch, rather.
So they flashed the Fate's Call, or they jumped away, rather. Stitch jumped away from the Fate's Call. So,
yep, Samsung will claim that third dragon.
all right, so that was a bit of a misplay there from Jin Air. And there's the Destiny. You can't hide against a Twisted Fate.
Yeah, very true. And wow, CuVee
Great kiting.
hits W with the, or hits Winged rather with the W. Gonna go in, ult himself, doesn't really catch anybody though. The
Viktor's
hook misses.
alone.
Yeah, Kuzan still focused down, but Crown not quite able to hang with him, I guess.
No, you can't 1v1. Even though it was a 1v2, they actually couldn't
Really?
kill the Viktor. But
Well, time to push the mid lane again. The inhibitor's back up again. They're gonna jump onto Wraith, who flashes out. Chei in trouble, Crown coming from behind with CuVee, and now Kuzan Trace in a bit of trouble, but Kuzan just has so much damage. Not quite enough though, as they manage to take him out. Kills on both sides though, but Samsung getting the upper hand on this one. Winged separated from the rest of his team and slaughtered. Now, this could be the game here. The death timers are long enough.
It will be the game.
Yeah, and so Samsung finding that last team fight, finding that last flank. And we'll see if they can turn that into a win, but with no Winged, Kuzan or Chei, I think they probably can. Pilot doing everything he can, but you're just not that tanky on the Kalista. Or actually, maybe you are with a Lulu around. And are they actually going to wait?
Back.
Wow.
No!
There's a wave right there. You could win the game. What are they doing?
They need 5 dragons to win the game, Noah.
No.
Well,
maybe now Jin Air will win the game.
Oh.
They're going to try to stop them from taking the Baron, though. Here comes Crown with a gold card onto Trace. Stopped up just a little bit, but they're not stopping Jin Air from taking the Baron. Jin Air, though, finally gets it. Chei completely blown up. He's out of the fight. CuVee ults himself. He's in the back lines right now, but here come the kills for Kuzan. Double already as they force Ambition and Crown away. Goodbye, CuVee. CuVee trying to make it work against Pilot. It won't.
They're trying to escape right now, but they have to recall, and this could be a backdoor actually from Samsung. They should actually try and backdoor this. Trace has preempted the back door. Okay, Crown actually just ulted right back into the mid lane.
So nobody's going to win this game right now.
To make sure there was no possibility of a crazy backdoor attempt by Crown.
In the greatest places for that.
Oh, he's been seen.
They're trying, yeah, there we go. Coming in from the side, they wrap up Chei quite a bit. CuVee ults himself like we talked about. And now Jin Air on the disengage. CuVee has to use that
Chei
zone
lives
too.
again with such a small amount of HP.
Quickly enough, I don't know. Wing can come in. Nope, can't steal it away. 4th dragon for Samsung.
Ambition.
Yep. Oh, and they're going to go ahead and catch Chei again. We'll see if he lives this time. Wraith, Kai's coming from the side, gets the box. Fate's call. Pilot pulls the support to safety. Samsung seems to have the edge here as Stitch comes in.
Stitch is going
There's the
crazy.
kill on Chei. He's got the resets going. And Winged trying to escape. Kuzan trying to kite. A lot of damage from that ult on the Viktor. Another kill though for Stitch. And now it's 3v5. Question is, Samsung with that low health on Wraith, it looks like they're just going to go for Baron.
Dragon fight, it was only number 4, and now the Baron goes over to Samsung. And this is the worst situation for Jin Air because now they can split push.
Pilot has to be wild growth.
Yeah, base call used there too, so 2 big ultimates now. This is where Samsung really needs to just push home the advantage.
They should, but they're so hesitant right now. They've got the Baron buff. They're afraid of Kuzan.
The engage is gone. The engage is not there from Jin. They can absolutely do this. Especially
nice
now
grab on the wing. Yeah, they're going to ult him with Lissandra as well. Chei coming in by himself though. Kuzan again just not finding an angle to fight this. That's a kill already. They're going to get the objectives. Crown TPing in, or are they using that alt gold card cleanse off of Kuzan right away? Collateral damage from Ambition, and that's 4v3 now, or 5v3 rather. Samsung trying to close it out. Kuzan not a lot of mana, and not a lot of health on Samsung. Are they just going to back off?
No, Samsung, no.
Just going to back off. All right.
You have TP on Crown, just have him recall and come back in.
Get all the turrets, every single one, otherwise it's not a real win.
Well, at least they got 2 inhibitors.
They just wanted
No
to break
more Baron buff though.
Wanted to break the 100,000 gold mark. They've done that. Good job. Way to go, guys. And now they're getting chased away.
5th dragon it is, Doa. You were right.
Yep, I knew it. Saw that one coming. All right, 5th dragon it is.
Well
there
played.
we go.
Well played by Samsung. That was nice. Can they do it in the next 4 minutes?
We'll see. I'm not so confident. They get the inhibitor. Every objective on the map has been taken by Samsung. Only 1 Nexus turret and the Nexus remain. Hook misses. Tentatively poking into the final inhibitor turret. Waiting for those minion waves. Being very careful because Kuzan is scary. He's very, very scary.
And they're scared of Fate's Call Braum too, with the knockup from Lulu.
Well, Wing can come in too. So there really is a big, wombo combo that can win Jin the game. But
Okay, they just gotta wait 30 seconds for the double minion waves to come in. Doa.
there we go. Oh yeah, make it triple.
The double super minion waves. It's gonna
Prepare
be
for
It's
double.
gonna be the waves after this one.
Oh wow, the all-in on the crown doesn't work out. CuVee immediately responding onto Kuzan. CuVee, well, there he is. Kuzan's gone, and so Jin should be taken out here. Yep, there's a win for Samsung. They want to get all the members of Samsung to wait, what happened? The Nexus went down somehow. I thought that game was going to keep going.
Amazing what you could do with a 6-item Twisted Fate, how fast you could kill objectives.
What do you know?